Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick video on a Mother's Day card I'm making. I'm going to start by cutting my sentiment out. I just used a Happy Mother's Day stamp that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I've already stamped it so it could have time to dry. And I'm just going to trim around it now. So I don't worry about smearing it. And then today I'm using die cuts with a view paper. I have some scraps from some paper that's in the garden party stack. And then my main paper for the front of my page is from the luxury stack. So I'm just gonna adhesive my sentiment and stick it on this paper that I want it to be bordered with. A good tip when you're trimming, making a border around something, or trimming something like this stamped sentiment, if you just take your whatever you want to be in your sentiment, like in my case I'm doing the Happy Mother's Day, if you just slide it under your trimmer rail until just the beginning of the stamped word shows, that will give you the perfect border. And then when you put on the next layer, say you layer it like I did here, go ahead and slide it under your paper trimmer edge right up until the edge of the white paper. And that's how I get my borders cut, just the size I want them. I'm going to quick put some adhesive down on our die cuts with a view paper, and I'm going to line it up really well, get it stuck down here. I also went ahead and already covered the inside. It's the same paper as the cover, and it's from the luxury stack. I'm also going to be using a paper flower that I made with scraps from the garden party stack along with some butterflies, and I used the Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and all I did was just line my paper up to cut the big butterfly. I didn't want the little ones. And then for my paper flower, I just used this 5 petal cut from, punch from EK Success. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting our card together. Yep. Sometimes my trimmer leaves little edges, so I'm just going to go ahead and ink or adhesive my sentiment, but I'm going to kind of lay it out how I want it. I have a general idea. I'm going to use my glue gun to adhere my flower down. I want it to stick well. So I'm just going to put the flower here at the top. Get him stuck down pretty good. Because I'm mailing it, I want to kind of push it down more than I would if I was going to hand deliver the card to somebody. And then I want my butterflies to come up the middle here like this, except this guy. I have one here that one of my butterflies, I just cut a small pop dot in half and put it on each wing because I wanted him to have a little dimension. So I think maybe like that. Maybe stagger the butterflies a little bit. So I'm just going to use a Zig two-way pen, glue pen, to adhere my butterflies. I'm just going to quick put some glue on the back and get them stuck down. You can, if you have any kind of glue, most adhesive on a roll, snail glue, is not really going to work real well because it's so small. So I have a piece of paper that I cut here. This is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 because I wanted it to be smaller so you could see some of the background paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and just adhere this down. I don't have a saying in the middle yet. I can always add that later, or I can handwrite it in. I'm not sure which I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put some butterflies in here on the inside too, because I want to make the inside match the outside. You know, you want the inside to be pretty too. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my glue pen here. Just, you know what, I might just go ahead and put them on the paper corners. The corners of my white liner here. Like that. Kind of like that. I want to make sure that I get them in here enough that they don't stick out, because my envelope is just the right size for the card. So if you wanted to, you could, you know, do a border around the edge with a paper punch or whatever. But I kind of like that the way it is. So here we go, finished product. There's the inside and there's the outside. Thanks for watching.